So you must have realized that whenever you want to make a change or want to learn a skill, new skill, so the first thing you do is that you make a plan that how you are going to execute that. So you sit down, make a plan, make the perfect plan that how you want to do that. But after some time you realize I didn't do that. I hesitate to take the action in the first bit. And now you get angry. Now you get frustrated and angry that I wasn't good enough. I wasn't good enough. And now you are so serious. Now you sit down and close your eyes and make the perfect plan. Map everything out and make the roadmap to become the guy that you have always wanted to be in the first place. And now you open your eyes and now you are motivated. Now you're inspired and you were like, yes, I'm gonna do that. It's a piece of cake for me. But after some time, what happens? You didn't do that. You break the momentum before you even make it. So there is a question, why does it happen? And it happens with everyone. There's nothing wrong with you. It happens with everyone, including me. I said myself that I would start a YouTube channel once I get a perfect camera, once I get perfect microphone. I used to tell myself that I'm gonna start my YouTube channel once I get that, once I get those. So I started reading books, watching videos, reading articles, but and here's the surprise: I didn't upload any video because there is a loop, and this is called execution trap. Sometimes we really want to take actions, but we don't, but we don't do, but we don't do. So I studied and realized that why it happens, that why, like why we don't take actions even when you want to. So what is the reason of execution trap? Huh? Why I'm feeling behind? Why I'm not taking actions? So what I came to realize is that it was not a knowledge problem. It was a human problem. Yeah, guys, it was a human problem. And in today's video, I'm going to share and let's figure out that why we don't take actions even when we want to, and what are the problems and psychology reasons that are holding us back. So in this video, let's figure this out. So if I talk about the first reason, so is that planning feels like progress. Our mind, our mind feels productive, and our mind are good at planning. It gives dopamine. It tricks us into thinking that we are doing that thing. है ना? It tricks us into thinking that we are moving forward, even though nothing is actually happening. Nothing is actually happening. So let me connect it with something. Something is called mental masturbation. Mental masturbation. The process of raising dopamine in your brain by telling people about your goals, plans, and how you wanna change without actually anything doing about it. Because our mind can't differentiate between the reality and imagination experience. Our mind doesn't know. Our mind don't know about the difference between reality and imaginations. And whenever we are telling our plans or the goals that I want to achieve to the people, the same amount of dopamine is releasing in our brain as if I have get that thing done. So simple thing, how to overcome it? Just don't talk about your goals. Just don't talk about your goals, plans, and your ideas to the people. So there is also a law mentioned in 48 Laws of Power book by Robert Greene, and he also mentioned that win through your actions, no through arguments. Your action speaks louder than words. So try to do that instead of telling people that I will do that, and you will one day you will say that I'm going to get there. Instead of doing that, just show them result that whatever you are going to do, whatever you're going to get in your life. And there's a second reason that plays a vital role in this game: the fear of failure and the fear of judgment. We are scared. We delay our works, we delay our side project, we delay everything that we want because we are scared. Not scared of doing, but scared of doing badly. है ना? So, like we feel, what if, I embarrass myself? So we keep planning. What if, what they will think about, what they will judge me? So we keep planning. What if I'm not good? I'm not good enough. So we keep planning. So we keep planning, but we don't take actions because we fear from the fear of failure. And let me tell you this thing. There's a philosopher, and his name was Marcus Aurelius. He also mentioned that what are you afraid of? What are you afraid of losing when nothing in the world belongs to you? And let me tell you something so real that most people lose in their life from fear of failure than actual failure. So you have to learn how to fail, how to lose before you can learn how to win. And the first rule of losing is that you didn't lose, you learned. And let me tell you, the the vital and the most important line a part of this video. So I want you to pay a close attention. Besides that, all failure is a psychological. Besides that, all of our failures is psychological. And once we die, we don't give a shit about psychology. And psychology doesn't matter. Psychology doesn't matter, bro. And there was also a study happened in University of Pennsylvania. So he they figure out that 85% of worries don't come true in our life. So we worry a lot. We worry a lot that, bro, this is not me. I'm not gonna do that. I will suck at this. But no, it's not. So bro, so how we overcome that? So don't think about the people that what they will think of you. And I was doing the same thing. I was telling myself that here what they will think of me. I'm not gonna do that. I think I will not become good at this thing, representing my whatever I wanna represent or whatever I wanna share. But somehow I stopped caring about those things because I learned in the books, and there are many philosophers and people. They simply said, all you need is to start. Is to start, bro. Just don't give a shit about the fear of failure and fear of judgment from them. And there's a third part that plays, and that keeps us in the execution trap. Is that desire for the perfect condition, waiting for the perfect time, waiting for the perfect moment. We wait for the perfect moment, as I have waited. That once I will get the perfect mic, I will upload the first video of my YouTube journey on YouTube. Once I will get the perfect mic, or once I will get the perfect phone camera, then I will start YouTube channel. Once I will get the perfect background, I will start my YouTube channel. Once I will get the perfect lighting, I will start my YouTube channel. And I kept telling the same shit to myself. But I have never taken the step. I never upload. I didn't upload any video on YouTube yet. And somehow I convinced myself to upload the first video on YouTube on my birthday. Yeah, so here's a surprise. It's my birthday today too. And that's how, like, yeah, I just gave the deadline to myself that I'm gonna upload the first video on YouTube on my birthday, November 19th. Happy birthday, bro. Thank you. Now, so people wait for the perfect time to start. But what they don't understand is that starting is the perfect time. Starting is the perfect time. You don't become excellent at something because you have started when you are good at this. You become excellent at something because you started. Because you started. And you will find two kinds of people in the society. First, the people who are suffering from a disease called excusitis, the habit or behavior of keep making excuses one after another. So take an example like this. So bro, let's say I'm gonna let's say there's a guy who wants to hit a gym. Okay, so I will tell the same thing. The bro, are you going to gym? No, I'm not going to gym. Why? Because yaar, I don't have I don't get time. And after 6 months, bro, have you started gym? No, bro, I did because I do job and I do many more things, so I don't get time. My job sucks my all energy. I don't have any energy to do that. So these are kind of people who makes excuses one after another. And there's another breed of people, and they are even worse than them. Maybe you're one of them. And there are people who are suffering from paralysis of analysis. Whenever you ask them now, so they will say, I'm doing analyzing. And after 1 month, they're still doing analyzing. After sixth month, they are still doing analyzing. Let's say if I want to change my career. So let's say, bro, when are you gonna change your career? Or when are you gonna join in new company? So they will like, yeah, like I have to first to get 3 degrees in multiple sections before I apply for my job. I have to look 50 companies, more than 50 companies based on salary data, in 5 cities. And after 6 months, they're saying the same. That bro, I'm doing analyzing and I can't do that. Don't become that guy. Don't wait for the perfect time. If if I waited for the perfect time now, so it will never come. And unfortunately, never come. You become better while being bad. You while being bad, bro. So if I talk about myself, I, I somehow I try to convince myself, bro. If I waited for the right time now, so I will never start my YouTube channel and my journey bro. So these are comes of reasons that why we don't take actions even when we want to. So let's recap that. First, mental masturbation or planning feels like progress. Second, fear of failure, fear of judgment. And third, waiting for the perfect moment and time. And unfortunately, that time never comes. Never comes. So start with the messy step. Take the first messy step. Like, just think about me. I don't have the microphone. I don't have the perfect background. But I have started. And I'm not gonna stop that. And I hope, and it's my birthday today, so I said simply that I'm gonna be consistent no matter what, because I have taken my first message step. So what is that you're gonna take? Just let me know in the comment box, and I will meet you there. Until, stay curious, hungry, and growing. And I would love to end this video with a beautiful quotation.